Hello, my name is Matt Hill. In this presentation, we'll cover the findings of interviews associated with the My Chores Are Done app. I began with a live-in grandmother of 3. She helps her son and his wife take care of their house and children. The second interview was with the oldest son of the family. He is 13. The interviews were conducted separately, however their answers will be listed at the same time to compare and contrast their views on the subject. I started with a simple, what are the chores? The grandmother initially pointed out that the chore lists in the house are not current. The grandson also pointed out there is little consistency in knowing what is expected. This shows a need for clear communication of expectations on all parties. On the subject of rewards, the grandmother said she believes the children used to be paid for their chores, but thinks that is no longer the case. She is not sure what the current reward system is, if any. The grandson stated he is only allowed screen time after chores are complete. He also mentioned that he forgets to get paid at the end of the day. This shows a need for a system of checks and balances. Not getting paid, especially when it is expected, is an easy way to degrade work ethic and motivation. When asked if there were any reprimands for not completing chores, the grandmother pointed out that a system was in place, but she doesn't enforce it. She will remind them several times until the tasks are complete. The grandson stated he is most likely to not care about chores when he does not care about the potential reward or outcome of the process. This further makes the case for a system of checks and balances. The biggest issue that seemed to come up with the grandmother was a lack of overall communication with other co-parents. Handing off the task of checking on chore completion is not smooth. This ends up with chores and the resulting rewards or reprimands falling through the cracks. The grandson brought up several issues, such as believing he was done with his chores and then finding out he wasn't. This could possibly stem from lack of parent-to-parent communication. It shows a need for making sure the checks and balance system can be easily handed from one adult to the other. This lack of parental communication possibly manifests in a lack of faith in the system for the children. With these matters in mind, there are 3 major needs based on the above interviews. Clear expectations with regard to chore lists, unavoidable rewards or consequences, and the ease of transition between co-parents. I will attempt to meet those needs with an easy-to-define chore list, with daily tasks, weekly tasks, and group tasks, such as getting ready for school or getting ready for bed. An easy-to-understand approval system. It requires reminders for the children to do their chores, easy ways for the children to check off that their chores are completed, notifications to the adults once a child completes a chore or checks off their item, and a simple way to check off that item on the adult's end and note whether it is or is not complete. One of the solutions is also an auto reward or penalty system. Based on the parental response of complete or incomplete, the predetermined reward or penalty will be automatically handled by the system. Again, this is Matt Hill with the My Chores Are Done app. If you have any questions, there is my email, and thank you for your time.